Kizer took one of their most successful folding knives and completely redesigned it. This is the brand new Drop Bear 2. Smaller, thinner, lighter. But is it actually better than the original? Let's find out. Kizer has always paid attention to presentation, and this box is no exception. Everything is neatly organized. A premium microfiber cloth, the warranty and documentation, spare hardware, a Kizer sticker, and finally, the Drop Bear 2 itself, securely wrapped and ready to be unboxed. It's a small detail, but it immediately gives a good first impression. The very first thing I noticed is how compact this knife feels. Pictures don't really show it. It's one of those knives that immediately disappears in your hand. This knife was designed by Azo, and if you've handled his knives before, you'll immediately recognize the clean lines. Everything looks simple, but every curve has a purpose. The Drop Bear 2 comes with a 72mm drop point blade made from Nitro-V steel. Kizer also switched to a hollow grind, which should make this knife a noticeably better slicer than the original. Personally, I think this blade shape is about as versatile as it gets for everyday carry. Nitro-V has become one of my favorite stainless steels in this price range. It offers a very good balance between corrosion resistance, toughness, and edge retention. More importantly, it's also easy to maintain and sharpen. The aluminum handles keep the knife lightweight while still feeling solid. The machining is clean, the chamfering is well done, and there are no uncomfortable hot spots. One of the biggest highlights is Kizer's clutch lock. It's fully ambidextrous, smooth, and incredibly satisfying to use. This is definitely one of those knives you'll keep opening just because it's fun. I'm definitely not a fidget knife expert, but this is one of the easiest crossbar lock knives I've ever handled. Whether I use my thumb or my middle finger, deployment feels effortless. And if you simply hold the clutch lock back, the blade swings open with nothing more than a quick wrist flick. After a few minutes, you'll probably find yourself opening and closing it just for the fun of it. Kizer also did a great job with the pocket clip. It's a deep carry design, fully reversible, and it slides in and out of the pocket with almost no effort. Despite the aluminum handles, the knife feels surprisingly light in the pocket. At around 90 grams, it's one of those knives you quickly forget you're carrying until you actually need it. For an everyday carry knife, that's exactly what you want. Let's take a quick look at the numbers. The overall length is 170 millimeters, with a blade length of 73 millimeters, and a cutting edge measuring 65 millimeters. The blade stock is 2.5 millimeters thick, while the edge comes from the factory at approximately 0.56 millimeters behind the edge. The complete knife weighs just 83 grams or 2.9 ounces. Overall, these dimensions put the Drop Bear 2 right in the sweet spot for everyday carry. Before we start cutting, let's take a closer look at the factory edge. Like most production knives, the bevel isn't perfectly symmetrical. It's slightly thinner near the heel, and the finish is fairly coarse. That's completely normal for a factory edge. Now let's see how it performs. The coarse edge immediately makes itself known. Instead of silently gliding through paper, it bites aggressively. You can actually hear it cutting. A soft tomato is usually a better test than paper. The skin offers a bit of resistance, but once the edge breaks through, the blade slices cleanly without crushing the flesh. Food prep feels much more natural. The hollow grind helps the blade move through the sausage with very little resistance. Cardboard is where an EDC knife starts doing real work. The Drop Bear 2 handles it surprisingly well. The thin blade geometry keeps the cuts controlled, and the edge stays consistent throughout the test. Thick rope is a completely different challenge. This isn't really what the Drop Bear was designed for, and you can definitely feel it. It gets the job done, but it takes noticeably more effort than the previous materials. Overall, this is exactly the kind of cutting performance I'd expect from a compact everyday carry knife. It may not be a heavy-duty work knife, but for everyday tasks, it performs exactly as it should. 3 things I really like about the Drop Bear 2. Number 1, the action. It's smooth, consistent, and simply fun to use. Every deployment feels effortless. Number 2, the hollow grind. It gives the knife excellent cutting performance, while keeping the blade surprisingly thin behind the edge. Number 3, the overall size. For me, It's almost the perfect balance between comfort, portability, and everyday usability. Now, there are a couple of things I'd like to see improve. First, I'd love to see a premium steel option in the future. Nitro-V is a great everyday steel, but I'd definitely be curious to see this knife offered in something like Magna Cut or Vanax. The second thing is the blade coating. It looks fantastic, but it picks up fingerprints and oily marks very easily, and once they're there, they're not always the easiest to wipe away. It's purely a cosmetic issue, but it's something worth mentioning if you like keeping your knives looking spotless. Overall, I think the Kizer Drop Bear 2 is an excellent everyday carry knife. It's lightweight, comfortable, well-built, and simply enjoyable to use. Kizer kindly provided this knife for review, but as always, every opinion in this video is entirely my own. If you'd like to learn more about the Drop Bear 2, I'll leave a link to Kizer's website in the description below. If you enjoyed this review, I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, would you choose the Drop Bear 2, or is there another EDC knife in this price range that you think is even better? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.